The end of last season was huge. Going into it, all season leading up to it, I was ready for that moment. It's kind of frustrating in the middle of the season, the dog days of the season, the games where it kind of feels like I should have my opportunity and more opportunities than what I got. At the end of the season, I was just kind of ready for that moment when opportunity presented itself. I just kind of made the most of it. Um, it's done a little bit for me for confidence going into this season, going into camp. Confidence for my teammates and me, knowing that I can make that play when my numbers call. But it hasn't changed nothing with the process. Continue to doing the same things I did to prepare myself for that moment. So yeah. Uh, I want to accomplish a lot of things for myself, as we all do, with these block periods that we have. I kind of want to work on my man coverage and specifically some of my zone drops and keep my eyes in the right place. But I mean that's kind of standard for what we want to get accomplished positionally in the safety room as well as deep room in the secondary. But as a secondary and as a group, I kind of want to get these guys close together. We have a lot of transfers coming in. I know what it looks like. I've been here. I know Coach Banks and Coach Martinez once I did secondary, so just kind of getting those guys adjusted to the program, adjusted to what we're doing. Also, getting those guys close to us and getting close to other guys that haven't been here, and then some of the younger guys who have gotten bigger roles this year coming up. It's it's really hard. Thinking back personally, Ohio State coming from another program, coming here is one of the hardest things you have to do as a player. Um, However it goes, it's different for every person. But for me personally, just taking that transition from a place where um, the standard is the utmost, and then also bringing that here with yourself, and then falling in line, figure out where you fall in line with the new program, with the new players you're going to be playing with, and then trying to gain your confidence back is a really big thing that some guys struggle with when they're young and they have to transfer. When you're older, I would say it's a little bit different. You have expectations that coaches have told you that you know that you're coming in to expect certain things. When those things don't arise, I mean, it could be frustrating. But um, transferring to a new place is a hard thing to do. But I think the guys that have came in have picked up the ball where we left off going after Iowa. Some of them, a lot of them were here in the bowl prep. So just getting those guys accustomed to what we do and helping those guys feel comfortable in the best way possible. Mm-hmm. Uh, mhm. So just knowing that football is a process, understanding that I was not the place that I was even at last year, waiting for the opportunity, being the next guy in line. I wasn't at that place even a year ago. So just knowing that football is a process and life is a process, and knowing that though that you have marginal gains, just focusing on those gains and letting that feed your confidence, and then um, just continue to keep the same process. The biggest thing I want to say is playmakers. The playmaking ability has gone up in the room. It's a highly competitive room right now, with guys fighting for a spot. But the playmaking ability has been tremendous. Guys making plays on the ball, guys just knowing what to do and knowing football within the call, knowing how to play the game within the game, this chess game that we play. So I would say the playmaking ability, making plays on the ball, and then just the understanding the concepts of football. So those guys were big for me. I looked all up to every single one of those guys as my big brothers. Wesley Walker, I've been playing with him since I was before I was even in high school, eighth grade, 7-on-7 and stuff like that. And then T Mac, he went to Whitehaven, so I know those guys, and I've been playing against those guys and with those guys. And then Tank, when I got here, just him being a pro and his his approach to everything, and just knowing that the outcome isn't guaranteed, but just gives you a chance in the work that we put in. It allows us to marginally get to where we want to go, and it won't all happen at once. And then I would say for Wesley and T Mac, just like I said, they were my big brothers. Really, they took me under their wing when I first got here, and it helped me gain some of my confidence back. Also, just helped me understanding football and getting back to playing the game of football, and not just thinking about the schematics of things.